okay? I'm a grown-ass fucking woman.
Hello, this is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest coming to you once again. And I have something to show y'all, a little video out of Tempe, Arizona at a mall, which, you know, people are framing it as a violent mob attack on an innocent couple. But just watch the video and judge it for yourself. So here you go. Because of YouTube's community standards and policies, I cannot show you the actual fight, but I will provide a link in the description below. But after the apparent dropping of an M-bomb, if you listen close enough, things got out of control. These kids proceed to attack both of them and bloodied up his face, and she ended up with some blood over her eye. And what you will see when the video comes back in is the aftermath, and you will see him clearly on the ground after what I like to call some comeuppance. I mean, because like I said, you can't just go around being racist whenever you want. Now for the aftermath. Now listen for her trying to tell the story about her not minding her own goddamn business, and look for an excuse to use the N-word, which she will clearly use, as her boyfriend used it too against those kids before he got clocked in his face. Yeah, look at him. You know, I bet he regrets it now.
They pulled the old lady's hair, and then we found them and just asked them, could you please take this stuff back? And it all started. They were all in our face, fuck you, nigga, bitch, all this shit. I ain't putting up with that shit.
Did you hear what she just said? Fuck you, nigger, bitch. Holy shit. That didn't even sound right. She just wanted to say the N-word. She a grown ass fucking woman. Yeah, well, she got them hands. Two words: striped pants.
I'm a grown-ass fucking woman.
And look at the security guard with the blue gloves on. I don't give a goddamn about these motherfuckers. I don't.
I'm a grown-ass fucking woman.
Okay, now we heard these Karen incidences before. You know, Karen approaches somebody in the parking lot, blocks them in, you know, stands in front of their vehicle, chases someone down because of, you know, race and stuff. And this is what this sounds like. She said the dude was pulling the old lady's hair. You know, I don't see random black kids just going around harassing older people. Like, I don't see that. And it was like, oh, she was pulling the old lady's hair. We was wondering what was going on. No, it sounds like to me she interjected herself in a situation that was none of her business. And she got what she deserved. I mean, and she kept running up in the kid's face while her boyfriend kept trying to pull her away. So what do you expect? That crowd got bigger when they saw that the girls were in trouble, and she was sitting up here flinging insults because, hey, you know what? Let's face it, there's a racial divide anyway. So the smart thing for Karen to do was to walk away, and she didn't. and the boyfriend dropped the N-bomb, and then they got dropped. Now, I'm not encouraging, violence against people, but I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for these people for not walking away. But shit, these Karens need to learn how to mind their own goddamn business. Period. So, and let me further the fact that there is racism still in America, because I got something to show y'all. Just read this little display here, and you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, when I was looking for information on this incident, I ran across this article right here. Mob attacks a couple in Tempe, Arizona mall. Yeah, the framing of the article already is a mob. Mob is meant to be a bad thing. Mob and attacks, 2 trigger words already. So everybody has a different way of looking at things, but I'm just saying this is like a racist dog whistle when you say stuff like this. When they look at the video and then they match it up with what they see in the video, you get stuff like this. Jay Galt with a profile pic that looks like a Confederate flag shaped like Texas, because I guess everything is big in Texas, including losers. Said for some reason they haven't tried this with me. I think at 6'2", 250, and getting off my Harley, I'm very approachable. I feel left out. Fuck about your Harley, man. They'd have probably stole that Harley from you, man. I mean, you know who he doesn't hang around. Now look at this next comment from Snipe 260. Goddamn animals. This is what we're talking about. Whenever you're talking about a black person that does something like break the law, the default for people like this is always going to have some racist undertone. And I mean, like, there was no angels in that video, and who knows how that happens. But am I outright supposed to believe the guy in the video who it sounds like to me he did drop an N-bomb. I don't care how mad you get, people can't wait to hear stuff like that, especially, the not our grandparents' generation. Now look at this, NC hillbilly, and a hillbilly is nothing but a broker redneck. And he's like responding to goddamn animals. He says, worse than animals. Animals attack to either protect some or eat. This gutter trash out here pulling their shit because they have an evil, wretched heart. All the laws in the world won't fix that, but I know what will. And yeah, like I said, they hang out with like-minded people, because if they said this around any of us, same thing happened in that mall would happen to them. I mean, what is it they exactly are they suggesting? I'm not going to say definitely what it is, but I do understand it might have something to do with violence and death. I mean, because, fear and ignorance breeds this kind of rhetoric right here. I mean, and it solves nothing. I really don't think that everybody's rolling with these kids out here who did that. But hey, some things you can't pull with certain people. And one of those things is be racist. I'm sorry, you can't be a racist. You can't be a Karen in certain situations. And look at this comment right here. Another racist dog whistle word. Feral. Classic. And it says, feral animals need putting down. It's the only cure. This is a society that we're living in, isn't it? By Sean the Nailer with that whack ass moose. Please, dude. I mean, they say this behind profile pictures because they probably work in a place of employment with black people. This ain't like, okay, nobody said, like, do y'all say this about the school shooters? Do you say this about Dylan Roof? No, you say they're misunderstood, and you start GoFundMe's for them. I'm tired of people acting like those people were completely innocent in that video. I mean, why the fuck didn't that woman mind her own business? Even if a couple girls were, doing that, if it were trouble, the law would get involved. I mean, don't be a vigilante. Don't be a Karen. You can't be a Karen in every situation. And you're hanging out in a mall where a lot of black kids hang out at. I'm sorry, with everything that be going on, they're scared right now. They don't know what to do. The only thing that they can do in certain situations is fight. They don't know you. They don't know who you are. So why are you approaching kids that you don't know? Seriously. And I'm talking about the woman in the video. And then you kept going at them because you're a grown-ass woman. Well, they sure showed you. And look at Tex Patriot. Did those people ever buy anything when they loiter at malls? Or are they just waiting to get on a flash mob sale? Those people. Who are those people? I mean, shit, it's like I said, it's like no one says anything. Even an example of the movie, like the movie Higher Learning, when the white kids were hanging out on one side and the black kids were hanging out on the other side and the police were only talking to the black kids. You have this perception. If that woman never bothered those girls in that mall, that stuff would have never happened. Now, we're scrolling down to another comment. Old Tex Patriot, the guy who wrote the blog, is responding to Jigstick saying, I would have been putting kids to sleep left and right. And Tex Patriot says, some of those kids look pretty growed. I'll give one thing to that lady when she said she was a grown-ass woman. I mean, you know, you don't... I don't need to explain how stupid and uneducated races are, but you know, Trump loves the uneducated. We'll say that much. Oh, now look at this, another brave soul, Blue Sky Country. And he reads, funny, motherfuckers forgot about Kenosha already, and I'm not reading the rest of this stuff. So if you want to pause this video and read the rest of it, you go right ahead. But man, this, no. No, we're not even doing that one. And the award for possibly the most racist out of all these comments goes to R. Landry, Gunny Sargent. I guess that's his nickname at the Blue Oyster. He was like, shit like this is why you carry. As far as I'm concerned, chimps in a gang constitute a deadly threat. These black pieces of, not reading it. Yeah. But this is what we talk about. Oh, that had nothing to do with racism. No, bro. No. Funny thing is, without these comments, we know what y'all think. Period. So, like, we're not stupid. At all. And by y'all, I mean racist whites. So there's no confusion. So, because of all of that which I observed in the video and the reactions to these convenient races that you see online, I would give this situation quote fingers. They didn't die, so okay, I don't really care. I'll put it that way. I mean, seriously. Leave shit alone. I mean, it's like these kids' ideal of racism in America is we don't, and some of us adults too, we don't want the same things to happen. And when we see stuff like that, it just looks like it's an us against them situation, especially in the Trump era. You know, we've seen all that stuff across the media and in the news at those Trump rallies. I mean, these kids are seeing this stuff right now. And then when y'all acting up like this and trying to get bold, this is the reaction. This is the reaction right here. Now, honestly, the solution is to never attack anyone. But I mean, if you get fly off at the mouth, hey, anything could happen. You know, people aren't built the same. The safest route, really, honestly, is to walk away and let it go, especially with your opinion of those children. Now, if you expect that reaction, why do you act surprised and why do y'all get brave in comment sections on racist websites? I mean, I'm just saying, that's just like poking the bear. If they're feral and if they're violent, why are you yelling at them? Because you don't think that at all. You just want to start some shit. And then for these two, they didn't finish it. So there. All right, guys. Here I am laughing, and like, share, subscribe, and Kev We Trust. Goodbye.